Knicks believe high-scoring offense still has a room for improvement. The Knicks will wake up Monday with the number 2 offense in the NBA, but they also have the league's 9th lowest field goal percentage. So where does the efficiency come from? For one, the Knicks average 9 more field goals per game than their opponent. That's thanks in part to the offensive rebounding. That's number one. The Knicks are number 1 in offensive rebounds per 100 possessions. Head coach Mike Brown's club also keeps teams off the line. Number 2 in opponent free throw attempts. So we're not fouling, which somebody mentioned that yesterday in the chat. It's a great point. I haven't seen Cat foul out of a game, and we've seen a couple last year that he pissed us off in, and he has been avoiding getting in foul trouble and wait to the second quarter at least, or the end of the first quarter. He's still a knucklehead though. And then there's a 3-point shooting. The Knicks led the league in. By the way, you guys can interrupt me and jump in whenever you want. The Knicks lead the league in made 3-pointers per 100 possessions. They are 3rd in attempts per 100 possessions and have the best 3-point field goal percentage among teams with at least 40 attempts per game. So they are 3rd in attempts per 100 possessions and have the best 3-point field goal percentage among teams with at least 40 attempts. So we're chucking a whole bunch of threes, and we got the 3rd highest field goal 3-point percentage. Okay, that makes sense why we have that high of an offense. I mean, it's ranked number 2 right now.
And Cat ain't even hitting yet. Cat's still shooting low percentages.
I don't think
Cat get back to 50-40.
I don't think he's gonna be shooting like that.
Taking a lot of 3-point shots.
Exactly. Yo, Tori, I think when he's on and he's comfortable, he's dancing. He's putting the ball on the floor. He's trying to get to the paint, trying to make something happen. When he's shooting like that, Tori, and I'll pass it back to you. If he's settling, that means either he's getting his own head, he's letting the injuries get to his head, and just like the first 3 games, you saw him confused, and that's how he plays. He starts to settle. He kind of like that's his passive protest. But now we see him; he's way more active, Tori.
Yeah, and I got to credit. I don't know if it was you or if it was Flea that said it when they was talking about him not getting calls, and I think it was Flea, and he was saying because Cat don't never go straight up; he always flailing his arms.
Oh, I think Fish said that. Well, Fish brought that up because
I think it was Flea. It wasn't today. It was a while ago. One of the and I'm watching him, and I'm like, yo, the last couple of games, he playing straight bully ball. He going up strong. Not that he got a lot of calls, but he got a few more than he would normally get. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe Flea was right. He gotta just go straight up.
You gotta establish a reputation with people. Like, it's just, to me, I think the only reason why I try to understand sports or bat or anything is that I just try to be a hold on a second, Fish. I'm you all muted in a second. I try to be Fish, you keep on muting. What's wrong with you? I try to be like an empath.
It's muted. You keep on muting.
I don't know why I'm doing that. Oh no, you did it. Okay, good. Thanks. I just try to be an empath. If I'm a referee and I see Cat doing the same thing the last 10 years, why am I going to call a new call on him? Even if he's getting fouled. Same thing with Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo Anthony's the only guy on the Knicks that can complain about not getting foul calls throughout the history of my life watching the Knicks. A superstar player like that. Karl-Anthony Towns, to me, I knew coming in here he was doing shit like that. And now you see him. I know he's comfortable because he's finishing shots with his left hand. I didn't see that last year, Fish. I mean, I haven't seen it since the beginning of last year when he was fully healthy, looking like an MVP candidate. And I don't know how else to explain it, but besides, if you feel the most comfortable, that means that you probably feel pretty healthy, and you feel pretty healthy about the system and your teammates and shit like that. And I don't think Cat has felt like that in over a year, Fish.
When you flail as much as Cat does, you've done it for a long time. You were doing that probably growing up because it's second nature, and you're not gonna get calls when you do that. If you don't show the official that you're gonna play strong and play through it, they're not necessarily gonna give you calls. And I said earlier, I played with Orlando Woolrich overseas. If I didn't establish myself as somebody who would defend myself, he would never step in for somebody to defend me. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't show that you're going to fight back, your teammates are going to always fight for you to the referee. He's got to, I get it. He reminds me a lot of Lamar Odom as far as he plays great and all of a sudden he'll disappear, which is why one of those things, why the Lakers went and got Pau Gasol. Because on those nights that Odom didn't show up, on those nights that Odom kind of reverted back to just chilling, you knew Gasol would show up. That's what the Knicks have right now. They have somebody that those nights that he's flailing, he's asking for calls, he's not getting calls, somebody else shows up and fills that void until he gets his mind right and then starts playing again. Because, Fabian, you see it. He can go back and forth in the same game where he won't do something and then he'll drop 12 straight. And then he'll go back to crying for the foul call. Just play. Sometimes just play ball and see what happens. And he doesn't do that a lot. He doesn't, but a lot of big men now don't do that, where a lot of, what's his name? Embiid does that a lot. Where he can just play strong, but he'll flail.
Yes.
Just play ball.
They are basketball guards. They don't want to see people like that try to win in that way. Because he does sneaky behavior, he's dirty, and on top of that, how are you flopping? How the hell? What is he flopping from? No, who is your size? Who is Joel Embiid's size to be flopping like that? And it's similar to Karl-Anthony Towns. What are you flailing for? What are you flailing for? If you're getting hacked, we should be able to see it. You're too big to see a hack and I get it. You have to demonstrate it, but they never gave you these calls before. How do you shoot 5, 6, 7 free throws a game throughout your career? The real great players shoot 8, 9, 10 of them. There's a lack of aggression, lack of a discipline throughout his careers. It's nothing new. So we don't want him to fall out of that. And that includes, I don't care if you're injured. I don't care if you feel lost. I don't care about none of that. When are you going to get aggressive? Mike Brown even spoke to him and Jalen Brunson having the leeway on this team. Trying not to put in too much too quick has been the challenge of us as a coaching staff, because we don't want to overwhelm them and we want to try to catch everybody up before we add too much. It's a read and react approach, and this is what Jalen Brunson would say. I'm a quick decision guy. Catch it, pass it, shoot it, or snap drive. If Jalen catches it, he dances it with it a little bit. He's got that leeway, that freedom. If he dances with it 2 or 3 times in a row and it's not working, it's my job to say, hey, let's go quick decision and we're moving on. But those types of guys have that freedom. Brownfield's Towns has gotten more comfortable in the offense each time he steps on the floor. The key for the coaching staff is to help Towns operate from different areas of the floor. And that has been my thing from when Karl-Anthony Towns has been here. I want to see them in the corners. Why aren't there more spots on the floor? Cat shoots amazing, great catch and shoot, obviously. Jalen Brunson has shown you he can catch and shoot amazingly. Why do both of them have to start every single play at the top of the key? That's so obvious. 100 of those, we're going to figure you guys out. 60 of these plays, 70 of these plays. You're going to repeat the same shit. How many plays can you actually run from there? The Spain pick and roll, like you said, Fish. So to hear him say that about Karl-Anthony Towns and Jalen Brunson, of course they're going to get the freedom. Those are the superstar guys. But Karl-Anthony Towns has to remain aggressive, because I don't care if it's you having the ball in your hands or off ball. If you act lost or lack aggression, the defense can sense that. And if it's a really good defense, now you're knocking your own rhythm. Now you're not even going to set a screen because you don't know what to do. You feel lost. Who cares if you feel lost? Get the ball and go one-on-one.
Bingo.
What's so hard about your King speech? If I feel lost and I'm nice, because I wasn't nice, but I could only imagine if I was nice, I would say, yo, fuck it. I don't know what we're doing out here, but I know what I'm going to do. That's just common sense to me.
Part of having mentioned there is Cat is now the 4. You're 7 feet. How many 4s in this league can guard Cat on the block? How many 4s in the league can guard him facing up?
Right.
Get in it. As I said, it's a real simple formula. I think Cat should have 4 points minimum. They should aim to get him 4 points every single quarter. Minimum 4 points. And the game will come to him. Let the game come to you, Cat. You are too good, too big, too talented, especially at the 4. I think that was really a key to unlocking how good he would be, having Rudy Gobert come there in Minnesota. Now he's at the 4. Same thing now with Mitch. You're at the 4. There ain't no 4 like if when we play Indiana, Siakam is 6'8". he's gonna have to guard you because they're gonna have to guard Mitch. They're gonna have to put their big body on Mitch. So the game should be easily to come to. Like I said, once the 3-point shot, because his 3-point shot ain't even hitting like that. Remember, he started up the season last year hitting 50% of his threes the first 10 games. Then he broke his finger that number went down. When he started hitting the threes, oh man, sky's the limit. So at the end of the day, Cat, realize, because that's one thing I've always hated about Cat. The man can go out there get 40 and 20 in one game, and in the next game he'll get 5 and 4. Like, no, Cat. Every night, your worst game should be 15 and 9, 10. Matter of fact, if you get 15, make sure you got 15 rebounds. Okay? You should not have no double digits, single digits. And the Cat used to be the king of singles. This man should never have a single. Even if you get 8 points, give me 14, 15 rebounds. Okay? Because we know that the points will come from everywhere else. But yeah, he should be getting doubles almost every night, and damn sure should have double digits in something. You know what I mean? Get double digits.
He's actually doing that this season. No, he's having a pretty good season. He had the
You're
one
right,
stinker
you're right.
against
That's
Joe
what I'm saying.
Embiid, but he's pretty much a double every night. The man is getting you
That's what I'm saying.
12 rebounds, 20 plus points. So we just
No,
had a
he had
bad
that
Cat
one bad
session,
game.
and he's
Yeah,
actually
Tori, he had
having a
that one
good
bad game
season.
against the Bulls. That one bad game against the Bulls, and we know David Smith didn't show up.
Listen, it happens to the best of them. You're gonna have
Yeah,
a bad
I
game
know.
sometimes, but the man he's playing well this season. It's only 9 games, but he's actually playing well. We're not
Yeah, he played
this shouldn't be
relatively
a
well. Like I
bad
said,
Cat session.
the efficiency will come. He'll start hitting them. He starts hitting 40% of his threes. We are at that number as a team where he's below the average on both the efficiency numbers. So yeah, man, I got confidence in Cat. Like I become a Cat fan, bro.
I think what you said makes a lot of sense, especially got to credit Tibbs because those were his best defensive rebounding or his best rebounding years for Cat was when he played with Tibbs in Minnesota and in New York. So that's carrying over to this season when he knows like, yo, well, if I don't rebound, who the hell's going to do it? I know we got Josh, but it's only really I'm 7 feet. I got to do this. So it's kind of already in his mind. It would be crazy for him not to go rebound, and he has been doing that. That's one thing I could give him. I don't care what he's shooting, how comfortable or uncomfortable he is. We're not even surprised at a 20 rebound, 18 rebound, 15 rebound game from Cat anymore because we know he's going to go get them.
Knicks Rehab.